The story opens in the rhythm of ordinary teenage life. A mother rushes to get ready for work, while her daughter, perched in front of a camera, records makeup tutorials, chatting about dewy finishes and tricks to make the eyes look brighter. The lens then shifts to the teenage world of friends, gossiping about boys, whispering secrets, making lighthearted plans. At a donut shop, their laughter spills over, though Amber takes it too far, cracking crude jokes about frosted donuts that draw disgusted looks from the others. Back at home, the energy dims. A teenager slumps on the couch, restless and unimpressed with the monotony of being stuck inside. Her mother gently suggests a summer job or even helping with her work, but the idea is brushed aside. Tension builds as the conversation turns to ignored summer reading assignments. Later, when dinner is prepared, the girl brushes past it, choosing to go out instead, leaving her mother quietly hurt. The scene cuts to a bustling restaurant where the teenagers reveal a crueler side. They rate girls from school like objects, reducing classmates to numbers, making crude remarks about their bodies. Their voices grow louder, sharper, until they finally push their luck too far, slipping out of the restaurant without paying. The staff confronts them. Chaos erupts. In the heated scuffle, Leah is grabbed harshly by an aggressive worker, his behavior crossing every line. Fear and anger collide as the group panics, scattering into the night. And it's in the middle of this turmoil that Tom makes his first appearance. As the teenagers scatter in the chaos, Tom makes his first appearance. He watches the confrontation unfold and immediately steps in, criticizing the restaurant employee for the rough handling of Leah. When Leah's friends abandon her, Tom approaches cautiously, respecting her boundaries when she refuses a ride from a stranger. But still, he persists, suggesting he can walk with her to ensure she gets home safely. Eventually, Leah reluctantly agrees to accept a ride. During the car ride, their conversation starts innocently. Tom asks about her taste in music and makes light small talk. When the topic turns personal, Tom admits he's 34 years old, while Leah mentions she is 17. The age difference is striking, but their interaction maintains a surprisingly casual tone. Tom asks for Leah's phone number in case she ever needs a ride again, and she reluctantly provides it. Back with Leah's friends, teenage drama continues. Gossiping about crushes and dating, Leah confides she has a romantic interest in someone from another school, Vista. Amber, skeptical, probes for more details, creating tension as she begins investigating Leah's social media to verify this mysterious boy's existence. The story also reveals aspects of Leah's family life. Her mother is dating Glenn, a dentist from Carlsbad, and Leah expresses clear discomfort with his presence at home. There is tension between mother and daughter as Leah feels displaced by her mother's romantic life. The mother makes inappropriate comments about wanting privacy, which only deepens Leah's disgust and frustration. Tom and Leah's interactions gradually deepen as they spend more time together. He asks her philosophical questions about life, sunsets, and personal ambitions, presenting himself as a figure more mature and understanding than her peers. He comments on the pressure Leah feels from her mother regarding college and extracurriculars, suggesting that there are many ways to live a fulfilling life. When Leah mentions she enjoys singing, Tom encourages her to perform for him, but she refuses. His persistence subtly shows early signs of boundary crossing. Through their conversations, Leah's family dysfunction becomes increasingly apparent. Her father lives in Arizona with a new family, leaving her emotionally disconnected, while her mother's romantic relationships contribute to instability at home. Tom shares his own family experiences, implying that he understands her struggles with an absent parent. He suggests they go swimming together, And over time, the relationship shifts, with Tom gradually building emotional influence over Leah and distancing her from her friends. It gets even more concerning when Tom brings Leah to what he calls his temporary living space, a trailer or short-term accommodation. He frames it as a temporary arrangement while looking for a new place, but it is clearly not suitable for a teenage visitor. He offers her alcohol, and Leah admits that she typically drinks what her friends do, highlighting her inexperience. Tom begins to speak of a deep connection between them, suggesting fate brought them together, which further manipulates Leah's perception of the relationship. The tension escalates when Leah's friend, Emma, unexpectedly encounters them. Emma's reaction makes it clear that she recognizes the inappropriateness of the situation, adding to the story's sense of unease and highlighting the power imbalance between Tom and Leah. When Tom invites Emma to join a bonfire, the dynamic grows increasingly uncomfortable. He seems to show attention toward Emma as well, making Leah feel jealous and prompting the two of them to leave quickly. The story gradually exposes Tom's possessive and controlling behavior. He pressures Leah to remain exclusively with him, making statements that suggest he doesn't want her interacting with anyone else. This possessiveness intensifies when another woman unexpectedly arrives at his place, resulting in a tense confrontation. He forcibly removes the woman and gives Leah evasive explanations, claiming it's just a complicated friendship. His lies grow more elaborate as he works to maintain his manipulative facade, concealing the true extent of his actions. Outside observers begin noticing warning signs. A waitress at a restaurant discreetly warns Leah that she has seen Tom with other girls, suggesting patterns of manipulation. When Leah confronts him, he reacts aggressively, intimidating both her and the waitress into silence. This episode reinforces his psychological control and his willingness to dominate the narrative. Meanwhile, Leah's relationships with her family and friends deteriorate. A heated confrontation with her mother results in Leah accusing her of failing as a parent, reflecting both normal adolescent rebellion and the isolating effect of Tom's manipulation. Within her peer group, the story of her relationship with Tom spreads, leading to gossip, ridicule, and inappropriate jokes about the age difference and the nature of their connection. This further isolates Leah, increasing her dependence on Tom. The manipulation escalates as Tom convinces Leah to leave home with him, framing it as a romantic escape and a chance for them to be alone. He gives her a bracelet engraved with a personal reference from an earlier conversation to create a false sense of intimacy and shared destiny. Behind the scenes, however, Tom's intentions are far more dangerous. He exploits Leah's emotional vulnerabilities, using guilt and emotional blackmail to maintain control, further entrenching her in his psychological manipulation and isolating her from support systems. The story reaches a tragic climax when Leah finds herself alone with a man who seems to just be a client, revealing the horrifying reality that Tom is part of a larger trafficking operation. Overwhelmed with fear and desperation, Leah attempts to escape, calling out for help. Despite her efforts, Tom has vanished completely, leaving her isolated and vulnerable. In the final, haunting scene, Leah is shown making a phone call, her voice trembling as she says she misses him. This moment underscores the devastating psychological effects of grooming and manipulation. Even in the face of abuse and exploitation, Leah's lingering emotional attachment highlights the long-lasting impact of such manipulation. The story ends as a powerful illustration of the deep scars left by coercion and betrayal.